producer Dawson, and it's a pleasure bringing you the best of California every week on our show. So let's start off with the best of Broadway. The Phantom of the Opera is now on tour across North America. California Live's Audra Stafford takes us behind the scenes of the hit show.
The Phantom of the Opera is in the second year of its U.S. tour, and this version is even more spectacular than ever.
So much has changed over the last 30 years technically in theater, and they've implemented all of those into this new show.
Starring Chris Mann as the OG himself.
It's scary, it's nerve-wracking, but it's always fun.
And Katie Travis as the Phantom's muse, Christine.
Sometimes I take a step back and think, wow, I'm here. Like, this is crazy.
It's a feeling that's shared by stage manager Jovan Shuck.
My first Broadway show was The Phantom of the Opera. I learned all the words when I was 12 years old. So to come to work on it every night is a thrill.
Check 1, 2.
Shuck is in charge of making sure that things go smoothly behind the scenes.
Check 1, 2.
So that all of the sound, lighting, and special effects, like the iconic chandelier, go off without a hitch.
The chandelier is one of the stars of our show. It weighs more than 1 ton. It's more than 6,000 beads. It contains pyro effects, lighting effects, sound effects, smoke, and fog.
All of which must undergo a thorough safety check before every performance.
We want it to feel terrifying without being terrifying.
Shuck is also responsible for getting everyone and everything where it needs to go.
It really does take a village, and the whole village has to go on the road every couple of weeks.
The show travels in 18 semi-trucks.
Our 2 giant opera boxes take up one of those 53-foot trailers all by themselves.
And then there are the hundreds of costumes, some weighing up to 40 pounds.
All these are handmade. They're all one-of-a-kind items.
Keeping them stage ready is no small task.
We have one person who does nothing but laundry, and we have another person who does nothing but repairs.
But Shuck says all of that hard work pays off each time the curtain goes up.
Hear the gasps of surprise from the people who've never seen it before, and the sort of size of, there it is, there's my favorite part of the show. The audience response is really the best.
Bringing you the best of entertainment.
A beautiful day on the water for some homeless veterans off the coast of San Diego. They gathered here at the Point Loma Sport Fishing Dock, ready for a wonderful adventure. Veterans like Greg Kramer were fortunate enough to enjoy casting his pole out at sea. And it was all thanks to Veterans Village of San Diego and Point Loma Rotary Club hosting the first annual Veterans Fishing Day.
This is the VVSD annual fishing trip that we've all been looking forward to for a long time. It's a pretty fun event, and we're all having fun. I think someone's bringing up a yellowtail right now, actually.
It all started when this enthusiastic group of nearly 50 veterans arrived at the pier first thing in the morning. For some, it was a familiar experience, and for others, their very first time to go out fishing. The veterans even had a moment to enjoy a musical performance with singers dressed up in World War II outfits just before they departed on the Daily Double, one of San Diego's premier fishing boats. Once they embarked on the day-long journey, you could see the smiles on their faces, feeling very positive to be such a big part of it.
There's some fish being caught. I've caught a couple. Oh, just, this is, really glad that all the people that could, that donated the money and the boat and everyone else that made it all happen. Thank you. It's really cool. Happy to be here and happy to be of service to everything else.
Special thanks to Alan Brown and Carter Shuffler for contributing true commitment, hard work, and dedication to organizing this awesome event. The veterans tell us they can't wait for next year. Reporting in Point Loma, I'm Gigi Copes for California Life HD.
If you're on supplemental oxygen, heavy and awkward tanks are a burden. Now you can leave home and leave the tanks behind with Inogen One, the portable oxygen concentrator you can take almost anywhere.
With this little device, now I'm able to do the things that I've always loved. I just press the button here and there's my oxygen.
The Inogen One is so small and light, you're free to leave the house without the hassles of an oxygen tank.
I could play golf again. I could go grocery shopping. I'm free again.
With the Inogen, I can handle my own oxygen. I can carry my own oxygen. I go anywhere with this. Look how small it is.
And right now, you can try an Inogen One for 30 days completely risk-free. Give us a call right now. If you qualify, we'll send you an Inogen system to use for 30 days completely risk-free. Your insurance may even cover your new Inogen One system.
If you're on oxygen, you need to be using an Inogen.
Call 800-934-9680. 800-934-9680.
Last year in Los Angeles, disabled artist Miriam Perry and actor-artist Pierce Bronson bonded over the healing powers of art. Here's more.
Mouth painter Miriam Perry recently appeared at the New York Children's Museum of the Arts, where she demonstrated her technique to children both disabled and able-bodied. The victim of random gun violence 20 years ago that left her a quadriplegic, Miriam has embarked on a 7-city North American tour this month to help raise awareness for the mouth and foot painting artists, an association of 800 disabled artists around the world who make their living selling their work as holiday greeting cards and other items. Miriam was a promising art student when she was injured. She never gave up on her dream of becoming a successful painter, teaching herself to paint with her mouth.
Sometimes you use art to express your pain or the challenges you go in your life, or your it's a therapy, and that was the same for me. I paint because I love it, I really do, and it gives me purpose in my life, and it's cathartic.
The kids in New York had the opportunity to try mouth painting and see just how difficult it can be. They also had the chance to meet with Miriam and learn how she creates her beautiful art through hard work and dedication, all the while learning it is possible to overcome a seemingly insurmountable disability. Miriam's work came to the attention of Pierce Brosnan, who met Miriam at his Malibu home, where she presented him with a painting she had done of the film star and fellow artist in his iconic James Bond role. Pierce and Miriam realized they had much in common and that art was an outlet for both of them.
Right. Something like this,
right?
You know, all these kind of.
Pierce Brosnan is such a gracious man. He was so welcoming, and it was a joy to meet with him in his home and talk artist to artist.
You can learn more about Miriam and the mouth and foot painting artists at www.mfpausa.com. This is Alex Silva reporting.
The Angel Baby Show is back here today, and I could not be more excited to interview one of the leading actresses from Broadway's Les Miserables, Miss Haley Dorch. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, and I'm so excited because this was brought to me from San Diego's Civic Theater Broadway, because this October, Les Mis is coming to San Diego, and I'm very excited. It's such compelling, emotional, beautiful musical in every way. And you play the role of Fantine. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So Haley, how would you describe Fantine to audiences that aren't familiar with the play and her character as a person?
Yeah, I would say, she is a very resilient character. I think a lot of people can relate to her or, have a lot of empathy for her because of her resilience and her strength through her vulnerability. Well, maybe I'm biased, but she is my favorite character in the show. I think she's extremely well written, and I think a lot of people love her because of how much she cares and just all of the beautiful things that she brings to the stage.
When you were growing up and going into high school, did you always know you wanted to do more of a musical theater route? And kind of how did you find your place to where you are today?
Yeah, well, it's so funny because I grew up as an athlete, actually. I've always loved to sing, and I have been in choir since, I was in elementary school, and I've always had such a deep appreciation and love for music. And then when I got into high school, I just invested even more into the theater scene. And my sophomore year of high school is when I took my first theater class and just really realized that it was something I was good at and something I really loved doing. And so I quit the athletic side of things, and it was kind of going back and forth between, do I want to be an opera singer? Do I want to be in musical theater?
Yeah.
And, they don't get to do jazz hands in opera. So I went with the musical theater route.
Do you have, maybe it's your own, but do you have a favorite song from the musical or a part in your particular performance that you are really excited for audiences to see?
Of course I want to say my own song because it's such a good song and it's so beautiful. But I think one of my favorite parts of the show actually is the epilogue at the end of the show when we all join together in heaven, us singing, "Will you join in our crusade? Who will be strong and stand with me?" All those lines there. I think it's such a beautiful message together for what we believe in and what change we want to see in the world. And for me personally, sometimes I have really bad shows or I'm really anxious during shows, and it's just nice to be at the end of the show and say, I did this, and you can do it too. It's sometimes what my monologue is, or it's just, join in our crusade, be strong, and we don't know what tomorrow will be, but it will be, So I think there's so many beautiful messages in the story, but I think that's one of my favorite moments for sure.
I'm so excited to see your performance, and if you have anything else you'd like to share, promote about your musical, please do, but it was great talking to you today.
Yes, you as well, and I guess I just want to say we're going to be in San Diego for 2 weeks, and California the rest of the summer, so come out and come see us, and we're so excited to be everywhere.
Thank you so much for talking to me today, Haley. You were wonderful. I'm so excited to see the musical. This is the Angel Baby Show.
If you're on supplemental oxygen, heavy and awkward tanks are a burden. Now you can leave home and leave the tanks behind with Inogen One, the portable oxygen concentrator you can take almost anywhere.
With this little device, now I'm able to do the things that I've always loved. I just press the button here, and there's my oxygen.
The Inogen One is so small and light, you're free to leave the house without the hassles of an oxygen tank.
I could play golf again. I could go grocery shopping. I'm free again.
With the Inogen, I can handle my own oxygen. I can carry my own oxygen. I go anywhere with this. Look how small it is.
And right now, you can try an Inogen One for 30 days completely risk-free. Give us a call right now. If you qualify, we'll send you an Inogen system to use for 30 days completely risk-free. Your insurance may even cover your new Inogen One system.
If you're on oxygen, you need to be using an Inogen.
Call 800-934-9680. 800-934-9680. If you want to shed the fat and sculpt your body to get that slim, sexy look of your dreams, then you need to stop working out.
Say what?
And start rocking out with Rockin' Body, the fun new body makeover system that was created by fitness expert and Insanity creator Shaun T.
Rockin' Body combines dance and fitness in a fun new way so you can achieve insane weight loss.
I lost 30 pounds dancing.
Now you can tone and tighten your abs, shrink and shape your hips and thighs, and lift and firm your booty, all while you're just dancing.
I've lost 33 pounds. I feel sexy.
And now, for a limited time, the complete $80 Rockin' Body system is 75% off. That's right, Rockin' Body is only $19.95. We'll even upgrade you to express shipping free. Get the complete Rockin' Body system for only $19.95.
Call 1-800-864-0364 or order online at rockinbody.com. That's 1-800-864-0364. Call now.
And now we're going to check out Cool Sculpting with model Molly Sims.
Hi guys, I'm Molly Sims. As a mom and a businesswoman, it seems like I'm always pulled in 20 different directions. Trying to take care of everyone and myself can be quite challenging. Sound familiar? I think most women can be unnecessarily hard on themselves when it comes to self-image, especially after having a child. I can relate. I struggle with the changes I noticed in my body post-baby despite living healthy. I decided to try the Cool Sculpting procedure to help slim down by getting rid of the unwanted fat on my tummy that just wouldn't budge through diet and exercise. Cool Sculpting is a non-invasive procedure that freezes away fat. And because there is no downtime, it didn't interfere with work or family time. I know it may sound too good to be true, but honestly, I noticed results in a few weeks, and within months, I was able to fit into my pre-baby clothes. To learn more about my personal post-baby body journey, check out coolsculpting.com.
I'm Audra Stafford here at the Disney Cruise Line rehearsal facility in Toronto, where, as you can see from all of this stuff behind me, final preparations are now underway for Tangled the musical, which will soon be setting sail. It's a dream come true for fans of Disney's hit animated movie Tangled.
And with every passing hour, I'm so glad I left my tower.
5 years after it hit the big screen, Tangled the musical is getting ready to hit the stage aboard the Disney Magic.
We've been able to take the film and adapt it beautifully onto the stage.
At the helm, Executive Creative Director Donna Harrell, who spent 7 years launching new musicals at the Tony Award-winning La Jolla Playhouse.
I was able to work on Memphis. I was able to work on Hands on a Hard Body, Peter and the Starcatcher, Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's a gift that I've been given to be able to work on new musicals. And going from the Playhouse to here, it's almost been a seamless transition.
For the costumes, Harrell brought in Paloma Young, who won a Tony for her work on Peter and the Starcatcher.
I called her up and I said, would you be interested in this? And she said, Donna, my stepfather was one of the people that built Cinderella's castle. I love Disney.
The movie's legendary composer also jumped at the chance to work on this show.
It has 3 new songs by Alan Menken. And we've actually taken a bunch of the songs and kind of expanded them a little bit so that they have really exciting dance numbers.
Brought to life by award-winning choreographer Conor Gallagher. What kind of challenges do you have in choreographing for a show that's going to go out on the water?
Well, you have to find performers that are very versatile because they do these shows in rep. So we search for dancers, triple threats who can sing, dance, and act. Hopefully swim as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Hup.
Gallagher and the cast showed me a few moves, and trust me that they make it look easy. It's not. Especially for David Colston Chorus.
My left front controls the back left, and vice versa, right?
The talented actor behind everyone's favorite police horse, Maximus.
To be a puppeteer would be like asking a dancer to get inside of another dancer's body to then learn how to dance again. You're having to learn how this puppet can do those same things.
Upstage.
From the puppetry to the props, launching this show is no small feat.
It's a long process, and for this one, it's going to be 2 years in the making.
But when the curtain goes up in November, Harrell says it's sure to be a hit. Bringing you the best of entertainment from Toronto, I'm Audra Stafford for California Life.
It's always festive here at Plaza de la Familia, and joining me is the director, Susanna.
Yes,
Schubert.
hello everyone.
I got it right, hello.
Yeah, nice to see
and
you.
It was so festive last night. I was telling you I came here with my daughter, and beautiful, and tell us what we're gonna see here.
Sure, well this is a beautiful celebration of the film Coco, and also the everlasting bonds of family. You know, all of us celebrate family in different ways. And so at Plaza de la Familia we have a beautiful installation of the World of Color exhibit. We have a Tree of Life, which is called an Árbol de la Vida. We have a memory wall where people can write their memories of their loved ones and hang them. We have masks that the children are creating of the characters of Dante and Pepita, and they can stand at the Instagram walls. But most importantly, we have the greatest of news. We are incorporating this year the character of Miguel to our little show. You know, we have a theatrical show that tells the journey of the character as he goes from wanting to be a musician in the land of the living to going to the land of the dead and actually becoming a musician thanks to his great-great-grandfather.
And also the food. The food is incredible.
The food is authentic Mexican food. You can grab a plate of food with rice and beans and burritos and sit down and listen to authentic mariachi music. So we feel very proud at Disney to be able to create such an authentic celebration of something that is so meaningful not only for our Latino guests but all families from all over.
It is just something you have to see. So let's show it off, and thank you so much, Susanna.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for being here.
Who doesn't love a great summertime get-together with family and friends? While many people love to unwind with their favorite beer or a margarita, those drinks are loaded with sugar and carbs. That's what prompted Adam Kroner and his wife Amanda, while on a low-carb, low-calorie diet, to create flavorful cocktails with an appealing nutrition panel. With that, Carbless was born, a handcrafted, ready-to-drink cocktail that has no sugar or carbs and is big on flavor.
We were looking for something flavorful that was low carb, low sugar, and we were taking our vodka, ingredients, ice everywhere, and couldn't find what we were making out on the market. It was full of flavor, but great nutrition panel. So eventually we decided to put it in a can and share it with everybody else.
So from their own backyard, Adam and Amanda managed to create a guilt-free cocktail to fit their lifestyle.
Carbless is very versatile. It tastes great straight out of the can. You can put it in a glass with ice.
Our product is zero carb, it's zero sugar, gluten-free, and they're all only 100 calories at 5% ABV.
You can take our different flavors and mix them together to make your own creation. Or if you go to our website, we have a lot of really fun recipes that you would normally see in a bar, but using Carbless, you're able to have our same nutrition panel.
And that's what makes Carbless so unique compared to other beverages on the market today.
Currently out on the market, there's really two main types of drinks. There's going to be full flavored ones, and that comes usually with 200, 300, 400 calories, 20, 30, 40 grams of carbs and sugar. Or there are the traditional seltzers, which are going to be lower carb and sugar, not very flavorful, and super carbonated. At the end of the day, we combine the concepts of those two. And so we made bar-inspired cocktails with that full flavor nutrition panel, little carbonation, just like at the bar, but they're all zero carbs, zero sugar, 100 calories, and gluten-free.
And making your own custom cocktail with Carbless is so easy.
I'm going to show you how easy and convenient that it really is to drink Carbless. So first I'm going to add some ice to my glass. And then I'm going to take the lemon lime Carbless and the cranberry Carbless and mix them together 50-50. Mixing that berry and that citrus creates that cherry limeade flavor. If you add a fruit wedge, it's that easy and you have your mixed cocktail.
If carb and sugar-free cocktails sound appealing to you, you can find Carbless online.
Check out drinkcarbless.com and click buy now and we'll ship it directly to your door.
Well, that's it for us. If you missed any part of our show, go to our website and don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. I'm your host, Heather Dawson. We'll see you next time.